Okay, I wanted to show you a resource that I use in my sermon prep. I'm doing preparation for the upcoming books of the Bible that I'm moving through: Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Not an easy task. So need lots of resources, one of them being Logos Bible software, which I recently got access to through moving our church to faithlife.com, and pastors get a special free version and access to Logos. Pretty substantial and a great financial saving because it's not cheap, and free is great, and so I use that. But I've been working through the process of trying to figure out how to approach the law of Moses in a manner that won't get lost in the weeds of the struggle to find current application to Old Testament laws that were particularly for Israel and the kingdom of Israel, trying to just figure out how to not just move necessarily chapter or verse by verse, but not skip, just really wrestling with the whole process. And I've been going through and breaking up the chapters based on different subject matter and thinking through how many chapters, how many sermons it would take to get through that material. And when I was working through this, I came upon a resource in my library, which I usually know what I have in there, but there was a Bible that I had in my stuff that is called the Narrator, or the Narrated Bible, sorry. And this was a Bible that I actually got when my father-in-law passed away from his library, and I didn't really take a solid look at it, but yesterday I was looking through it and I realized that this is going to be an amazing help in tackling what I'm trying to tackle with those books of the Bible. What it does is it contains all of the passages of the Bible, but it arranges them in such a way that helps you see their chronological location, and it removes the material that is already covered somewhere else. There's a lot of repetition, particularly in the 5 books of Moses. You know, if you're moving through Exodus and Leviticus, and then when he gets into Deuteronomy, where before they're about to move into the land, Moses kind of tells the whole story again. So you have a lot of repetition. You have laws that are added in different places. So what this has done is it has placed all the laws that generally fall in a certain category in one place. So you'll see religious and ceremonial laws, and then the location of these laws. And so it breaks them all up into and collects them. So you'll get stuff from Deuteronomy, you get stuff from Exodus, you get stuff from Leviticus, but it puts it all in one category. And those categories aren't necessarily foolproof, because some of these laws cross over from like religious to civil in some, but it's very helpful because it puts it all in these different categories. And I was able to break up all the laws into 9 sections that deal with the various different aspects of the law: government, special crimes, rights and remedies, marriage, divorce, sexual relations, health and dietary. Just separates all of them. So I was able to really outline and have a good grasp visually of all the texts and what they deal with. And this is a fairly large section of content. If you see here, you know, I mean, this is a lot of Bible to try to figure out how you're going to teach, how you're going to move through. And so found this tool in my library, so grateful for it. It's enabled me to plan out now my series in, well, 9 Sundays. I can cover the majority of the information in Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, and then do the hard work of finding how application fits in that. So anyway, just wanted to give you a tip on a resource if you're teaching the Bible or preaching, and hopefully it'll be as helpful for you as it is for me.